We'll start with the first on our preliminary card. In the UFC bantamweight division, we've got Miles Johns taking on UFC newcomer Kevin Natividad.
I just had to give a shout out to Khabib. That's why I'm wearing the hat before I give my breakdown.
Let him know. Let him know.
So Miles Johns, Kevin Natividad. Sorry, my headphones weren't on, so I was messed up there. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I'm not prepared. Anyways, Miles Johns, Kevin Natividad. This is a great fight to start off the card, by the way. I think this fight's going to be a banger. Miles Johns, I'm impressed with him. He trains out of Fortis MMA. He's with Uriah Hall, Ryan Spann. So he's got an amazing training camp. I watched his last fight, wasn't super impressed with his stand-up. And that's why I'm going with Kevin Natividad. I think his stand-up is a little bit crisper. I was impressed with his wrestling in all of his fights. He's actually, if I'm not mistaken, he's had one less fight, but he's fought some tough competition coming out of LFA. So I'm going to go with the underdog here. I'm going to go with Kevin Natividad, and both of these guys leading up to this have talked about wanting to finish it. I'm not going to say he's going to finish it. I'm going to say it's going to go to decision, but I think Kevin gets the nod on this one.
For sure. Good breakdown, Jason. Yeah, overall, both these dudes are like pretty good grapplers, good wrestlers in their own right. Athletic. I feel like that type of I feel like this matchup in particular, that kind of is going to cancel out. And this might end up being just like a striking match, kind of like Usman versus Colby, when two good wrestlers come together, just kind of stand and bang. Both of their cardio is pretty good. I do feel like Natividad has a slight cardio advantage after watching the tape, seeing them go 3 rounds. Miles Johns kind of slows down a little bit, and I seen him. He's a little bit susceptible to getting kneed when he leans in. That's how he lost his last fight. But he does have an 85% takedown defense, so he is an elite wrestler, and he does take down people at a 66% clip. Kevin Natividad, he's got 5 KOs in 9 out of 9 of his wins, so he is dangerous on the feet and on the ground. He's got good wins over a guy like Irwin Rivera, like you were saying. He's fought some good competition in LFA. He's got good takedowns of his own. He'll use a single leg to get the fight to the ground. Great offensive grappling. And, man, I just think that this is a really, really close fight. And the value from a betting perspective is definitely on Kevin. I think he has the slightly better stand-up. I think he has the slightly better cardio. And I think that their wrestling pretty much cancels out. So go ahead and give me that value money with Kevin Natividad, probably to either finish him late or win a decision.
I, too, making it 3 for 3 on Kevin Natividad. I have him winning by decision. Not to repeat what you two said, but the other thing that I like all those things. I do think he has an advantage in the striking, but one thing that I do really like about him is you look at Miles Johns, and he has one more professional fight. Kevin Natividad has 14 amateur fights, though, compared to Miles Johns' 4. Those 10 extra fights, that is a lot of extra time in the cage. And I think that experience is valuable. And I think ultimately that's what gets him to be able to get it done via unanimous decision.
Have you all gone for Natividad?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm leaning towards Johns in this one, although it's a very close fight because obviously, as you can see on the screen there, obviously Johns is the moderate favourite in that one. But there's just been that little, come fight week, and over the past couple of days, there's been people leaning towards Natividad, and the pendulum certainly swung into Kevin's favour, and he does definitely have the skill set to win. But I just think if Johns approaches this fight in the correct way, in the correct manner, I know there's just no sort of, you can't really tell between the experience because as you can see right now, they both sort of fought a similar amount of times, and as you boys touched upon, Kevin's fought a lot at amateur level, but I'm probably going to go for the slight favourite on this one, although there is some value in Natividad in this one. But I think this one goes the full distance. I just don't see there being a finish in this one. They're both very capable of getting the job done, very well-rounded. I'm going to go for a Johns via decision on this one. It's a very close fight, though.
Agreed.
All right. A little bit of controversy.
Comes in as always one right away, man.
First fight.